Hey guys, today on Martian News Gone Case Files, we'll be playing detectives for a day. We will be discussing one of Singapore's most infamous murder cases, otherwise known as the Curry murder of 1984.
On 9th January 1987, the police received a disturbing tip-off from an anonymous informer. A man named Mari Muthu had been murdered, chopped up into pieces, and cooked into curry. Upon further investigation, 6 suspects were arrested. Turns out, his wife had reported him missing 3 years ago after he failed to return from a trip to Genting. According to the police, one of 6 suspects eventually confessed that Mari Muthu had been lured to Orchard Road Presbyterian Church. In the kitchen, he was bludgeoned with an iron rod, chopped into pieces, then cooked into curry.
Oh my god, how much effort does it have to take just to kill someone? How much do you have to hate someone to do all of this? I wouldn't even do this to my own mother-in-law.
I mean, you haven't even met your girlfriend yet, so...
Okay.
Spices and chili were added to mask the smell of the body. The curry was allegedly disposed of in black plastic bags and thrown into public bins around the area. Although 3 of these suspects were eventually detained, they were all discharged due to insufficient evidence. Not a single evidence was found to prove that Mari Muthu had been murdered. Neither was his body nor the weapon.
So, what are some theories that you came up with, Nevin?
The first theory assumes the victim's wife, her mother-in-law, her 3 brothers and their wives were the main focus of the investigation. Mari Muthu was known to be violent and abusive to his wife, so they could have killed him for revenge.
So I get, maybe if someone hits you when they're drunk, you might hate him a little, but to kill him over this and to make him human stew, isn't it a bit too much?
I mean, you imagine drinking every single day, right? And then going home and beating your wife.
Yeah, but
How about I drink every day and I go back and beat you?
I wouldn't want to kill you. I wouldn't want to chop you off into pieces. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make you into curry right now, okay? I changed my mind.
One of the brothers was known to be a mutton shop owner at Commonwealth, and the other brother was a caretaker at Orchard Road Presbyterian Church. So what does this mean? It means that he had the skill, the strength, and the location to commit the crime.
Yeah, I'm still not really buying it, you know, like, isn't it too coincidental? Just pin the blame on the mutton guy, and look, half the guys here were all caretakers. I guess it was a really popular job back in the day, huh?
Okay, so what about this theory instead?
The second theory claims that the entire story is a hoax, as it is only based on the informer's testimony and the police's word that one of the 6 suspects confessed.
So I'm a firm believer of evidence. And it seemed like our police force didn't really actually do anything. Like, who's this mysterious suspect that confessed? It's so coincidental, right?
But then where did all the details come from? These details are so specific and gruesome, right? It cannot be the police just come up with them for fun, right?
Okay, if it's so specific, why don't they just conduct a DNA test on the scene or the crime?
DNA testing, right, only came out in 1987, the year that police started investigating. So the crime was committed in 1984. There was no DNA testing back then. So how the hell to do DNA testing? Tio?
Fair enough.
Let's move on to the next theory.
The theory claims that the victim's wife was telling the truth. Mari Muthu was reported missing by his wife 6 days after he should have returned from Genting. So rather than a gruesome murder, this could just be an unsolved missing persons case.
So now this theory I kind of buy into, because if I had some family problems or if my wife was nagging at me, the first place I'd go to would be to Genting.
Then what about your family? What about your children? Don't you have any commitments?
Okay, that aside, what other things do you think could have happened to the man at Genting?
Well, he could have met with an accident, or maybe he drank so much that he just dropped off the side of the cliff or something. Why don't you guys let us know what you think in the comment section below?
And let us know what other cases you want us to cover as well.
Until next time, bye!